Hi friends, it's Joan at 10 Pentacles Tarot, and today I'm going to share with you this rune casting kit that I got at Half Price Books. As you can see, it was $12.99, and so I'm assuming that it was what, $25.99 originally. It doesn't say anywhere on the box, but if it's half price, then of course that would be what it was. All right, so this is a magnetically sealed box, which I love. And it says, Rune Casting, unlock your past, present, and future with the ancient power of runes. And this is by Spice Box, which is in Canada. And there are a lot of rune kits that come like this for beginners, but this is one of the best that I've seen, and I'll show you why in a few minutes. But the set includes a set of runes, a guidebook, a canvas bag, 2 boards, which includes 4 layouts, and so I think that's pretty neat. So we have the little window where you can see the runes in the bag. And then on the back it says, like signposts on the path of life, runes can guide you toward fulfillment and success. Find the answers to your questions about love, career, personal growth, and more. Learn how to interpret each rune and how to cast layouts to explore everything from your everyday curiosity to major concerns. The full set of runes and write and wipe layout boards make it easy to create a better future for yourself using the wisdom of the runes. Okay, and this is by, I said it was by Spice Box, which is in Vancouver, Canada, and this is a 2023 deck, so it's fairly new because this is just 2024 now. We're only halfway through 2024. So let's see what it contains. All right, so it opens like this, magnetic, cool. So like I said, this is one of the best kits that I've seen for beginners with runes, and as it said, it comes with the runes, and they are wooden runes. They look like this, and I prefer stone runes or clay runes, but these are nice. And here's the little bag that it comes in. It says Spice Box on it. We've got the book, and we'll look at the book first. Okay, so this is a soft cover but glossy cover book, and it's really full of, even though it's a thin book, it's full of good information. So let's look at it. All right, so here we go. All the pages are glossy. So we have, again, 2023. Now, this is interesting. Publisher's note. The reader should not regard the recommendations, ideas, and techniques expressed and described in this book as substitutes for the advice of a qualified medical practitioner or other qualified professional. Okay, so any use to which the recommendations, ideas, and techniques are put is at the reader's sole discretion and risk. Okay, and that's what most people who do divination do to cover their selves. All right, so we have table of contents, introduction to runes, the history of runes, which includes a section on Norse mythology, using your rune set, so it talks about cleansing your runes, empowering your runes, tells you how to do that, care of your runes, learning from the runes, meditating with your personal rune, and how to discover what your personal rune is, consulting the runes, and then we have method 1, and then it tells you how, methods for casting runes. And there's a way where you can just pull one out of the bag, whichever one feels right to you, or place them all face down and pass your hand over them to find out which one you're attracted to. So you can do either of those. Then interpreting the runes, training the intuition through meditation. Then it talks about reversed meanings. Some have reversed meanings. Okay, so then it talks about the single rune reading. And we'll do a sample reading at the end so you can see how the book is written. It gives you 1, 2, 3 sample readings of single runes, and then the 3 rune spread, past, present, and future, and it gives you a sample reading of that. So like I said, this is great for beginners. Advanced divination, the 4 elements spread, there's a sample reading for that. The world tree spread, sample reading for that, and that's 7 runes. Clarifying unclear answers, creating your own spreads. There's a Celtic cross spread, there's a Thor's hammer spread, runes and their meanings. Okay, so then for each rune gets a whole page, and it'll give you the name of the rune, what it looks like on the actual physical rune. interpretation, interpretation reversed, and then associations, which tree it is associated with, which color, which herb, and which gemstone, and then the meaning. Okay, so there's a difference in the meaning. Like, for example, Fehu, the meaning is cattle, and it talks about the meaning for Nordic people, but the interpretations are like how it would you know, how it would refer to you or whoever you're reading for in their life. All right, so it does one page for each rune, and there are 25 of them. There should be. And, well, let's see how many there are. Okay, so there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. And then I don't think they have blank rune. That's usually the 25th one. Then it talks about helping others by doing readings for them. All right, so good book. I like it. And then let's look at the other things in the kit. So it comes with a dry erase. Okay, so I showed you the runes in their bag. It comes with a dry erase marker too, because you can use it on this. There are 4 spreads here. Here's the Celtic Cross spread with runes, which is of course different from the Tarot Celtic Cross. This has 6 runes. Here is the 7 rune World Tree spread. Here is Thor's Hammer spread, which is with 9 runes. And then here is the 4 element spread. So this is kind of cool. So then you can, when you do your reading, you can mark with your dry erase marker, which I haven't tried yet. Sometimes when you get these, they're not that awesome. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. If my rune was this, I could write it on there. I don't know if that's a real one. I just made that up. And then when we're done with this spread, then you erase it with a dry erase. Okay, that's cool, isn't it? And this is the only kit I've seen that comes with this, so I think this is really awesome. If you would like to see me do another video with some actual spreads using these, let me know, because I think that would be really fun and entertaining and informative. All right, so let's do a 1-card reading for you all and see how, so you can see how the book's written. Now this bag is a little smaller than the typical bag that I would choose, but but it works just fine. It's just small to fit in the kit. So, you know, that's just me. Okay, and it has a little drawstring, which is cute, so mix them up. Okay, so Spirit, what do you have to say to the viewer today through these runes? And this is really short because I didn't go through each of the runes, but it's the typical 24 runes. And okay, so this is the one you got, and I believe that is Berkana. Sometimes they have different names depending on which text you look at. So let me go ahead and set this here so you can see it a little bit. And it was sideways, so we're going to do the upright. I'll read the upright meaning and reverse meaning. You can see if what pertains to you. Okay, so let's look at that one. And let's see. Okay, Feyu Urban's. Okay, so here it's called Berkano. I've seen it called Berkana as well. All right, so for this one, it says it corresponds with the letter B. It means birch tree. The divinatory meaning is new beginnings. And so the interpretation of the rune says this. This is an exciting time of new beginnings and fresh adventures, a time of great activity and energy. This is a time to sow seeds, but remember that the harvest is still a long way off. Do not expect to see immediate rewards for your efforts, as new ideas need nurturing and feeding before they'll bear fruit. This is a time to make sure that the past is truly put in its place. If one has learned all the lessons that the past has had to teach, it need never be revisited. It can be left behind, and one can venture forth with boldness to embrace new pastures. It is also a good time to think about a spiritual spring cleaning, clearing away the old to make way for the new. And There is no reversed meaning on this one. And it says this is an exciting time of new beginnings and fresh adventures. Okay. So I guess, yeah, there's no reversed meaning. And then, so it's associated with the tree, with the birch tree, the color dark green. The herb is lady's mantle, and the gemstone is moonstone. And meaning birch tree. The birch tree is a pioneer tree. When forest or scrubland is destroyed by fire, the birch is one of the first trees to recolonize the land. It is symbolic of birth and new beginnings, like the phoenix rising from the ashes. Magically, the birch tree has long been associated with purification. The birch broom was used to sweep negativity from a house, while the punishment of birching was said to drive evil from criminals. The old pagan ritual of beating the bounds to mark land boundaries and to cleanse negativity from the soil also utilized birch. This ancient practice is still performed in remote regions of Scandinavia and the British Isles. All right, so that is how the book is written. I find this kit really interesting. Again, that was my review of the Rune casting kit by Spicebox. It's a 2023 kit. I found it at Half Price Books for $12.99. I'm sure, I haven't looked, but I'm sure you can find it online, or you can contact Spicebox at www.spiceboxbooks.com, and I'll put that in the description box below. So friends, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you have not done so. It's completely free for you, and it helps me out a whole lot. Also, in the comments section, please let me know if you would like to see some of these rune spreads done, and I can do some readings with those. I think that might be interesting, so if you'd like that, please let me know. I want to thank you for being with me today. I appreciate you so much more than you'll ever know. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is where you are, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.